Dear students, we are going to discuss the third story from the book Deep Water. It is very interesting story. It is an autobiographical story. The main character of the story is W.C. Douglas. He belongs to Philadelphia in America. In this story, he has described that in his early days, when he was 4 or 5 years old, he decided to himself to be a good swimmer. He desired and told his mother. His mother warned him that river Yakima is very treacherous and presented all the accounts and data of the drowning people who went there and drowned. So he decided not to go to the Yakima, but on account of it that he had already decided to be a good swimmer, so he joined YMCA club. And at YMCA club, all the facilities were provided by the management board. All the things, all the precautions were taken and given by the management board there. He went there, he was nominated there, and for 3 or 4 days he went there. Everything was clear. Unfortunately, one day it was noon. He went to the pond. He was sitting there alone. Since he had described that he was very skinny, so he did not want to show his legs on account of his big personality. He thought that 3 or 4 people will come, then I will also start. In the meantime, a big brother boy came there and he asked him, "Hi skinny, how do you want to die?" He did not wait for my answer. He picked me up and tossed me into the water, into the pond. And that misadventure happened with me. I could not forget that in my entire life. I was drowned in the water. I was drowning in the water. The writer describes that though I was underwater, yet I had not forgot the thing to come out from the water. I was going and going under. I made a plan. As soon as my feet will touch the bottom, I will have a long jump and will come to the surface, and having to float, I will come out. But time and time, again and again, I tried my best, but I could not go through from the pond. At last I felt that my effort was gone. I too had gone. I myself thought that I am nearly dead. There was a theme in my mind. Someone was calling me, "Come on, I am waiting for you." I was flying in the empty sky. A tender arms were calling me as it was my mother's hands. But the meantime, when I came to sense, I found that I was on the platform. I was waiting there. The people who were gathered there, they said to that big cruiser, the boy had already died. The big cruiser boy said, "I have done only a fun." Some of them told that your fun might be taken the life of a boy. But nothing happened. I came to my house. I was trembling with fear. I could not go on my feet. I was timid. At night, I could not sleep. This incident changed my life. Though I had decided to be a good swimmer, but on account of this happenings, I was so timid in my mind that I could not thought about it to be a swimmer. Nearly 3 or 4 months have been passed so far, but I had decided it. So I thought that I hired an instructor. I hired an instructor. He provided me better mentality. With him, I started, and nearly 4 or 5 months have been passed so far. By and by, day after day, weeks after weeks, months after months passed, and he changed me as a good swimmer. And ultimately he said to me, I have done my duty, now you have to perform yourself. Though my teacher has finished, now it was my duty to show myself as a good swimmer. And by gradually I decided I became a top class swimmer. So this incident shows that if a person who wants to be a good in any action of the life, he will have to leave the fear from his mind. The writer describes that American President Roosevelt used to say that there is no fear outside, it is only in the mental. It has no its shape, it has no its figure. It controls only the mind, and on account of controlling the mind, the person forgets himself and he cannot go through. So, dear students, it has a lesson from the story that never fear in your life of anything. Suppose that you are going to have failed the examination. In that time you fear, how shall I pass the exam, how shall I pass the exam? But as soon as you get the paper, you read the paper, you start the paper, you write in the paper, in the meantime you are capable to understand all the questions and all the answers, and you get good marks. So never lose your heart. If you want to be a good man in your life, you will have to work hard. This story describes that if you have decided determination, dedication and devotion. These are the 3 important things, elements in life for a person if he wants to be a good. So this is the story, my dear students. Now we shall discuss in it for your better performance to understand in Hindi. डीप वाटर एक ऐसी कहानी है जिसको W.C. डगलस ने लिखा। ये एक तरीके से आत्मकथ्य, ऑटोबायोग्राफिकल स्टेज में W.C. डगलस ने बताया है बचपन से ही उनको तैराकी का बड़ा शौक, एक अच्छे खासे तैराक बनना चाहते। लेकिन जैसा कि सब लोग जानते हैं, हम सबको पता है, होता क्या है कि डर की शुरुआत तो घर से ही होती है। जब इन्होंने कहा हम एक अच्छा खासा तैराक बनना चाहते हैं, तो इनकी माँ ने इनको कहा कि देखो रिवर या यमुना जो है बड़ी खतरनाक नदी है, और माँ के पास उनके जैसे लग रहा था कि पूरा डाटा अकाउंट्स रखा हुआ है, सब कुछ इनको बता देना चाहती थी, फला दिन कितने डूब के मरे, फला दिन कितने पैसे लोग डूब करके मरे। तो इस तरीके से माँ ने इनको समझाया। तो इन्होंने कहा ठीक है, नदी में नहीं जाएंगे तो पानी के ताकत का मुझे अंदाजा बहुत पहले से ही था। तो हुआ क्या, लेखक ने अपनी कहानी के साथ साथ आगे बढ़ना शुरू किया। YMCA क्लब, वहां पर इन्होंने अपना नाम लिखवाया अच्छा खासा सिंगर बनने के लिए। और नाम लिखाने के बाद इनको वहां पर सारे पेडल्स वगैरह मिले, सिखाने के लिए व्यवस्था थी, वहां पर कई लोग जाया करते थे। तो लेखक लिखता है दोस्तों 3-4 दिन तक तो हमारी तैराकी की कहानी सेशन बड़ा अच्छा चला, सब कुछ ठीक ठाक चलता रहा। लेकिन अचानक एक दिन ऐसी घटना हो गई, दुर्घटना हो गई कि जिससे हमारी पूरी की पूरी जिंदगी ही बदल गई। हुआ यह कि दोपहर का समय था, मैं तालाब पर पहुंचा। तालाब पर वहां कोई था नहीं, तालाब बिल्कुल सुनसान दिखाई दे रहा था। तालाब की बीच की गहराई 9 फीट थी, शुरुआती 3 फीट, धीरे धीरे 9 फीट बीच में, फिर उस तरफ आखिरी में वही हाल। मैं सोच रहा था कोई आए तो मैं उसके साथ चलूं तैरने के लिए। मैं इंतजार ही कर रहा था, क्योंकि मैं बड़ा दुबला पतला मरिया सा था, टांगे बिल्कुल हड्डी सा लिखे थे।